Hi, it's Chris. In this video, we're going to show you how to remove and reinstall the door latch switch on your LG front load washer. Now, removing and reinstalling it only requires a few basic hand tools. Keep in mind if your machine needs to be repaired, it's usually simple enough to do it yourself. Visit PartSelect.com, enter your model number, and quickly find and order the part you need. So some of the reasons why I'd be looking at removing and replacing your door switch is sometimes through normal wear and tear, the door switch contacts, the electrical side of it will wear out and cause it to need to be replaced. And as well, inside that is the mechanism that locks and latches the door when it's in operation. And sometimes that may wind up jamming up and stopping the door from either locking or unlocking. So to remove the door switch, the first thing we want to do is unplug the machine so that there's no power going to it while you're working on it. So now that we have the machine unplugged, the next thing we want to do is simply open the door. And one of the nice things about doing this job is there's no need to move the washer from its position or disconnect the hoses or anything. Everything can be done right from here. So now that we have the door open, we're going to be looking at two things. One, there's a retaining spring around here that holds this door boot or door gasket in place. And then once that's removed, we're going to look at removing these two screws that are actually holding the door latch in place. So to remove the wire retainer for the gasket, you just need a small blade screwdriver to remove it. Now typically you'll find the joining spring of the wire at the bottom or over here by the hinge, but wherever it's located, all you really need to do now is take your blade screwdriver, put it into the loop, just pull down and pull away from the machine. And now just work the wire all the way around. And the further around you get, the easier it is until it releases. And you can just take it away and set it to one side. With that wire removed, we're now able to release the gasket from the front of the machine. Now we don't necessarily have to remove the door gasket from the frame all the way around. We really just need to be able to get our hand inside to where our latch is. So now with the gasket able to be moved out of the place, we want to take our Phillips screwdriver and remove the two screws that are holding the door lock and door switch assembly in place. Now there's wires connected to it, so when you take the screw out, even if this drops, it's not lost into the bottom of the machine, so don't worry about that. And we'll just set those screws to one side so we can find them again. So now with the screws removed, it's just a matter of pulling the door gasket back, reaching inside, and pull the door latch switch up into place. And you can see the only thing that's holding it is this wire harness. So we're just going to squeeze this little connector. This is the lock that holds it. Squeeze that down and just wiggle the door latch switch out of place and remove it from the machine. Now to reinstall the door latch switch, it's really just the reversal of the process we used to remove it. We're just going to bring the switch into place and connect that electrical harness first. So now I just want to reach in and take hold of my wiring harness. Bring my switch into position and plug it in. It can only go in one way, so you don't have to worry about it. Push it all the way in, and the little latch is in place, so you're all set. So now you're just going to turn it around, move your switch up into place, keep your hand on it to hold it, and now we just want to put our two screws back in. So I'm just going to put the bottom screw in first, get it started, bring the second screw up, start it into place. And snug up the two screws. Now these screws are going into plastic, so it's not like you have to tighten these screws to the nth degree. Bring them in so they're snug, and then a little extra pressure to secure it. So there, the switch is in place, the wires are connected, and it's secured to the front. So now we just need to put our door gasket back into its proper place. So just to take a look to see how easy it is, we've got a lip right here, and all we're looking to do is to take this lip of the gasket, pull it up, and have it drop down into the back. So the easiest way is to find where it's still attached, and then just continue to work it around with your fingers, just to pull that lip over and down into the groove. It goes really quite easily. Now just run your fingers all the way around to make sure that that seal is down into the groove like it should be all the way around. Fantastic. So now all we need to do is to reinstall the wire with the spring that holds it into place. And this is probably the trickiest part of the job, but it's not too bad. So again, you have a spring that connects the two ends. Sometimes these will come apart from one another while you've got it loose, but just hook them back on and that's fine. And myself, I prefer to put the spring down at the bottom. Some people put it over here. I just like to have it when I start, have the spring go to end up down here. Now LG does make a special tool for installing and releasing. They have two tools, one for removing the spring, one for installing it. And it's great if you have them, but it's a fair bit of extra money to purchase them just for the sake of doing this. So in most cases, it's just simply a matter of having a blade screwdriver, work your wire into the gasket. Now you're going to get so far and then you're going to start to feel the tension of the spring making it difficult. So you just need again to insert your small screwdriver into the spring, extend the spring, and fit the wire into the groove. And there you go. Nice and easy. So now all we need to do is to close the machine up, plug it back in, and you're ready to do laundry. So there you go. It's just that easy to remove and reinstall the door latch switch on your LG front load washer.